News headlines. Imran Khan files for election and Mia Valley mid legal struggles. Moscow developing ties with the Taliban, Russian Foreign Ministry. Over 1,500 Afghan migrants deported from Pakistan in a day. Hello, my name is Maher Nouri from First Time News Network. Today is 23 December 2023. Former Prime Minister of Pakistan Imran Khan had his nomination papers submitted for the upcoming general election in his home constituency of Mia Valley on Friday despite being disqualified. Pakistani media reports state that PTI leader Umar Budla filed the papers on Khan's behalf for the Pakistan National Assembly in A89 constituency. Khan, a 70-year-old former international cricket star, has been central to political crisis since the April 2022 ousting in a parliamentary co-confidence vote. The Calcutta-turned politician was sentenced to 3 years and a jail on August 5 after being convicted of selling state gifts during his tenure as a prime minister from 2018 to 2022, charges when he denies. Khan is seeking to overturn his conviction, which bars him from contesting election for 5 years. After his bill was rejected by the Islamabad High Court, his party decided to appeal to the Supreme Court. Earlier in the day, Khan's legal secure bail for him from the Apex Court. However, this is not imply his imminent release, as he was arrested in 2 additional cases during his incarceration. Khan's legal team urged that the district court, which sent Khan to jail and disqualified him, delivered the baseless judgment. Pakistan's general elections are scheduled for February 8, 2024. Political parties are intensifying their campaigns and attempting to attract politicians with significant voter bases. The incoming government will need to address economic stabilization and political uncertainty, ongoing issues since BTS outstanding. It is too early to predict who will form the central government, but several politicians suggest a coalition government due to the current inability of any party to secure a majority. Despite his disqualification and a strained relation with the establishment, Khan remains pivotal to PTI's voter appeal as evidence when his party released an AI-generated audio message from him to both supporter morale. However, PTI may face challenges in the upcoming polls since Khan has stepped down the PTI chairman, passing a leadership to Barrister Gohar Khan, a member of the party for approximately 1 year. Timofey Baikov, head of the Second Asian Department of the Russian Foreign Ministry, expressed a Russian perspective on the Taliban as a viable negotiation partner. Russia is fostering relations with the Kabul and the interim government. We believe that the Taliban is capable of reaching agreements, asserting their full control over the country. Our objective is to establish equitable relations for the sake of trade and economic collaboration, stated the diplomat during a discussion on Afghanistan at the Russian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. The senior diplomat underscored the importance of an open dialogue, stating today it's crucial to engage in candid discussions, elucidating the situation in Afghanistan and dispelling the stigma associated with the country. Russia is rehabilitating its ties with the Taliban due to sanction restricting oil sales to Afghanistan. The country desires a navigate instruction with the Taliban and the opposition. Essentially, Russia aims to keep its open engage with the Taliban, distant with the opposition. And the participant in the international community remarked. Wahid Fakir, political affairs analyst, on November 23rd, Moscow hosts opposition figures of Taliban, including Ahmad Massoud, the leader of the National Resistance Front, marking exactly 1 month since the meeting. The objective of the gathering was Russia's interest in Afghanistan's stability and the formation of inclusive political process combating extremism and terrorism. Russia seeks to secure its interest in Afghanistan for national security and stability of Central Asia, potentially making a concession in its engagement with the Taliban official. Noted as is the major political affairs analyst, it appears that China, Russia, Iran, and other countries maintain close ties with the Taliban, with all 3 nations accepting Taliban diplomats notably on September 13 of this year. China appointed Zhao Zeng as its ambassador to Afghanistan during Taliban rule. Following China's lead, Russia is now actively working to enhance its relations with Taliban. Pakistani media reported that on Friday, December 22, a total of 1,562 undocumented Afghan migrants were deported from Pakistan, marking a continuation of the high deportation rate observed the previous day. These migrants re-entered Afghanistan through the Spinbulik and Torkham border crossing, located in the Kandahar and Nangarhar provinces respectively. This influx is part of the over 472,000 Afghans will have returned from Pakistan between September 15 and December 16, primarily via the same crossing, according to UN figures. The mass return follows the Pakistan government's early October announcement to deport around 1.3 million undocumented Afghans starting November 1, according to International Organization for Migration. The increasing number of returnees comprising both enforced deportation and voluntary return due to issues such as tenancy and fear of harassment has escalated humanitarian needs to the border and within Afghan provinces like Kandahar and Nangarhar. The United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees has highlighted the challenges faced by these returnees, including restricted movement and targeted harassment by Pakistani authorities. Many of the returnees are temporarily staying in Taliban-run shelter before reaching their final destinations. They are in urgent need of relief, immediate and psychosocial support, facing public health risks like infectious diseases, non-communicable diseases, malnutrition, and mental health issues. A large-scale return as it places significant strain on the resources in areas such as Kabul, Kandahar, Kunar, and Nangarhar provinces, affecting access to essential services including health, shelter and water, sanitation and hygiene, and response humanitarian assistance border consortium led by USAID, BHA, and IOM launched an appeal on November 8 for nearly $111 million to support the anticipated 770,000 Afghan returnees through July 2024.